Okay, so we're back. Let's get into, again, the breakdown of the modules and how we have this set up. So first thing is first. Let's see if I can hide this again like I did before. So you'll notice here all of these little lines through it, right? This just simply means that I have, see if I can hide. I have not published these yet. So maybe some of you were like, I thought I saw those, and then they sort of disappeared. The reason is because I wanted to make sure that that first video gets posted, that students get one more day of kind of confidently moving through the course and knowing where things are, because starting tomorrow, right on Thursday, the 6th, everything in this is going to open up, and it becomes very overwhelming if you don't know the comfortable level of the resources and kind of how the course will move, right? So I really just wanted to make sure the first 3 days we're focusing on the good stuff. We're working on that icebreaker. Maybe we're just registering for the Connect platform, and then we're going to hit the ground running for this information. So what you're going to see is that each week or each module is broken down by the week, and then all of the information you're going to have to do with inside of this week. So for here, you're going to notice that I've got all of the assignments for chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're going to open for you. You're going to have access to all of this information. But again, like I had stated, assignments for the SmartBooks 1, 2, 3, and 4 are not going to be due until next week. Now, once this opens, they're all open. You can start them as soon as you'd like to. I would encourage you. You've got 4 chapters to learn and 4 chapters of material to move through, as well as lab assignments and an exam to complete by next weekend. Better get into it sooner than later, right? But I'm stretching out the distance of getting comfortable with this so that we have enough time to really learn our own schedule of how we're going to take in a chapter a day, right? So with that being said, you are going to be responsible by the time you take your first exam next weekend, covering chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 on that first exam. Every week thereafter, you're going to cover 4 chapters of material, take an exam. 4 chapters, take an exam. And then the last weekend, you're going to take 3 chapters, take the exam, and you'll also have a research project. So there's a lot packed in here. That's why I'm giving you this first week to get comfortable, but it by no means means you should be waiting. It just means I'm giving you this extra time to be able to purchase or have access to the online platform, because we need to have that. So that video that I just made, that is going to be posted here under the class introduction video. And then I'm also going to have this video posted beneath that as well. But what I do have for you, as you're maybe waiting, maybe you need to wait till Friday to get paid to purchase the Connect platform, I will have the PowerPoints available for you. These are ready to go. You can open them, you can download them, and you can start looking through them without needing access to the platform. But once you start clicking on these SmartBook assignments, they're going to take you into the platform and require you to register for it. So again, that's at your discretion of how you want to do it. I'd say the sooner the better to get a jump on it. But if we need to wait till Friday to get paid, I'm giving you that little bit of wiggle room. So again, PowerPoints are here, breakdown of each chapter's material. And what you're going to see from every module there on out is activities and assignments. These are the things that are due. And notice there's points associated with them. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 for chapters 1 and 4, 1 through 4, that you will have SmartBook assignments associated with them that are associated with points that will earn points for your total in the class. You also, remember, there's a lab part of this. We'll need to move through 3 different corresponding lab activities that are also associated with the material from chapters 1 through 4, right? Notice there's due dates, and notice there's point values associated with it. In this first week, again, really the only thing we have to complete is the icebreaker And I'm also going to add this assignment that just kind of pushes you into the registration for the EPA. Again, I'm going to alter the points for this because it's not 30 points. It's just going to be 5 easy points for you. But really, it's open till the end of the semester. It's just a place for you to get comfortable with registering for the online class. You watch a little video, you answer 3 questions, you earn your 5 points. That assignment will be open all semester for you to get those points. But again, this is really just for you to get comfortable. So all of these assignments, notice the due date. It's June 14th, which is next Friday. And you're going to keep scrolling down when everything opens, and you'll notice that week 2 is just a repeat of week 1, because again, you're going to be moving through those first 4 chapters. I'm giving you this week to kind of get comfortable, and then we really hit the ground running for the next week, right? The other thing I want to point out here is underneath each of the PowerPoints, you're going to see what's called a SmartBook Chapter 3 or Chapter whatever review. Notice there is 0 points associated with these reviews. Therefore, that is simply all they are. They are just a refresher of the SmartBook assignments with all of the questions from that chapter for you to be able to review through. As again, by the time you get to the 3rd chapter of information, you might be like, oh my gosh, even though it was only 2 days ago, I reviewed chapters 1 and 2, I don't remember it. Here's a way you can kind of test yourself. Also, oh yeah, that's right. Dr. Varga put in how to study for exams. What is the information I need to use to be successful, right? Notice then at the end of week 2, you have your 4 SmartBook chapter assignments due, you have your 3 lab exercises that are due, and then you will begin to complete your first exam. I will be posting a whole separate video just on the exam next week. Right now, I just want you to focus on getting comfortable and moving through the material. So again, just to recap, each module is going to have a breakdown of the chapters you will cover. It will include a PowerPoint. It will include a review that is not worth any points. At the end of that module, you will see all of the assignments related to the SmartBook, the lecture, the lab exercises, and when that exam corresponding to that material is due. And this will just repeat over and over and over until the end of the semester, which when we get to week 5, notice here it says, this is the last exam. You are going to have a research project video and comments that is going to be due, and this is the last week of class. This will come very, very quickly. I will have a whole video of how to do the exam in preparation and again, tips and tricks. And I will have a whole separate video related to, again, breakdown of the research project and how to do this successfully. For now, all this video is corresponding to is how the modules are broken down, what is inside of each module, and how to appropriately navigate those modules. So please make sure to review, hopefully, all of this information. And if you're confused, let's book some time. Let's go into office hours and let's walk through it collectively. Because once next Monday comes, right, which should be the 10th, I believe, once we hit the 10th here, you are going to be covering 4 chapters a week. That's a lot of information and a lot of work, but we can do it. I know we can. So feel comfortable, get comfortable. If you have any questions, come and make sure to see me as soon as possible in office hours. All right, to be continued. I will make sure to keep checking in, if not every day, every other day, or every couple of days. Hey, don't forget, make sure to touch back in, or maybe I'll have a little video. But anything that you're ever confused on, did she post that? Did she say something on it? This seems confusing. Just go back to the announcement section. All of my communication is going to come through here. If you come and you meet me in office hours and say, I never received that information, that's just going to simply be untrue. If you're registered for this course and I see you in the course, that means you're getting these announcements. I get these announcements as a secondary backup, right? Canvas not only sends them out to you guys, I also get pinged to know that the announcement was appropriately sent to you. So please make sure to just be checking in if you are ever confused. And again, as the first video states, keep coming in to the home page inside the Canvas shell. Clicking on the assignments, not reading, not doing the PowerPoints, not going through the reviews, not doing the SmartBook assignments appropriately, not looking at the information. All is here to make sure you're successful in this class. So let's make sure we do that. All right, to be continued. I will see you guys in the next series of videos. But again, welcome, welcome. I am sorry it took me a couple days to get this up, but I wanted to make sure they're posted for you. So modules are about to fly open and you can start moving forward appropriately, however you see fit. Self-paced, self-guided. Your first round of due dates are today for your icebreaker. Tomorrow, just really, I think Friday is really just for the EPA and making sure you're registered, but really it's open until the end of the semester. And then next week, you're really hitting the ground running. So we can do it. I believe in you guys, and I look forward to providing all the tools necessary for your success. All right, to be continued. Take care, guys.